Annie and Billy got to move today from their stalls with huge pens to the track system. It was a gradual process. We brought them over from their stalls, putting Pepper in the infirmary so he wouldn't be right beside them. And we put them in the giant round yard where they could kind of acclimate and would give us time to move the three sisters from the track. Halters were left on them, but they're breakaway halters, and we had little catch ropes because they've sometimes been difficult to catch. After moving the three sisters and putting them in the duplex where Annie and Billy were living, we got them over on the track system. This is one side of it because we can divide it. And the other horses watched, and Annie and Billy, who are a bonded pair of senior Thoroughbreds, they're brother and sister, and they have known each other all their lives, and they definitely needed the exercise. They needed to be able to move and keep themselves safe. They're way up in their 20s, and this is the perfect situation for them. The fact that they are so bonded means that we have to move them together, we have to keep them together. At this point, because they've been right beside each other all their lives, we had to keep them bonded. They've gone both directions and they have walked the track system all day long. Annie and Billy are in sanctuary. They came to Dharma Horse to live out the rest of their lives, but most especially to live their lives together. The other horses were curious, but everybody is settling in. They have a solar light in their shelter, so they will, like a night light, they will be able to see where their shelter is and where they are and have their bearings. All of the electric fence tape, which keeps them safe, is thick and white and easy to see. And tonight we'll turn on a floodlight that shines into the giant round yard, and they'll be able to have their bearings, in all directions. We took the catch ropes off when we got them on the track system, and even those were designed so they would just break, but it would make it easier when we needed to shift them. And they'll wear their halters for a few days and make sure we can catch them easily should we need to. And right now, having been very stiff horses, moving in a way that looks sort of pitiful because they were standing more than we wanted, even though they had big pens and they could go behind their barn and do things. They didn't. They stood and watched things and felt kind of isolated. So the decision was made to get them on the track, and they have walked it all day long, and they have gotten so sound. Movement is so important to horses, especially elder horses. Without that ability to roam and keep everything moving, the lymph through their system, their muscles toned, the hoof health comes from being in motion. This was important to do. And we figure out as we go just what's best for each horse, because the truth is we have to do what's right for every horse here. And the three sisters are a bonded trio, and they're together across the stable yard.